Hi Flosstube, welcome back. My name is Tina and I'm a 14 count Aida girl. What does that mean? That means all I stitch on is 14 count Aida. That's all you'll find here on my channel. So I hope you'll stick around and see what I'm up to on my 14 count Aida, and maybe you'll find a pattern that you like too, and you can stitch it on anything you like. So today I have 15 wows to show you. A wow is my whip of the week. I've done all of these in the last week since I made the last video. Now, last video was video number 50, so that was pretty special. So I did do a giveaway for video number 50, and I do have a winner to announce for that in a little bit. And I just need to show these 15 wows and we'll be out of here. This will be real quick and painless, I promise. Okay, so the first thing I have to show you is Heartstring and Samplers. His eye is on the sparrow by Heartstring and Samplers. And I was working on this little cow, and he got 155 stitches. And this is worked on a 14 count doubloon. Of course it's 14 count. I probably don't need to say that every time. Next one we have is a Mill Hill kit by, well, it's called Sticks. I guess it's their collection, Sticks collection. And I'm just working up in the yellow here. Not really a whole lot to see right here, but it did make 114 stitches. And this is all, I think this Aida is white chocolate. But that is kit floss. The floss in the first one is DMC. Most everything I use is DMC unless it came through a kit, or sometimes if it calls for a fancy floss, I'll use them, but I'll always let you know if I use that or something, or DMC, because those are the only two I tend to use. Okay, the next one I have is Old Glory by Rosewood Manor, and it's all the American flags that's been done through the times, I guess. And I just finished the first flag. So happy with that. It didn't look very big, and I really had high hopes to finish this thing in a year. But man, these flags are big. I did not realize how big they are. So this is the first flag. So now I will probably do a little more border across, probably run 100 stitches this way, and then there's some stars and things that run down here before we start the next flag. So that's probably where we'll go, is do this and probably the border somewhat down. That's my guesstimate on that one. Oh, and I did not put what Old Glory was on. I'll insert it. Probably be right above my head right about now. Okay, the next one we have is by the Colorado Cross Stitcher. She also has a YouTube channel. She has a wonderful store in Colorado. There is a video of her store on my channel. I did a tour of it a few years ago. So this is on Fabric Flare Nut, and it's called Signpost Stitcher. And it is by the Colorado Cross Stitcher. I'm working on that giant house. This one is slated for a finish this year. As you can see, I'm getting close. That one we want to be finished this year. I am still working on March's whips. I do have about 40 whips, And I touch each and every one of them once a month, and they get usually about a minimum of 100 stitches. Sometimes there's a good stopping point at 80 or 90, and I will take that. That's fine too. So, but each one of them do get work. I am a few behind currently. I think I have like 4 more to do before I start April's rotation, but I should have it all caught up in April. Okay, the next one I have, this is Amy Stewart's A Stitching Shelf. You can find this on the Heaven and Earth Designs website. It is max color and max size. And I am doing it on ivory. Ivory is one of my favorite things to stitch on. I don't know why, I just love ivory. If you can see, all the ladies in here are stitching. And if you can notice that there are different seasons. So this would be spring, summer, fall, and winter. It's just a really, really cool design. This picture isn't very good. I just took a photograph, copied it off the, I printed it off of their website, and it's not the best picture, but you can go look up Amy Stewart on Heaven and Earth Designs and see the picture a lot better. And I'm up here still in this top corner, and I have some of that black done right there. So that's about where I'm at right here. I think I just started this bigger flower right here. There we go. It's really, really pretty. I really enjoy it. These little hanging down things, people always ask me about those. They are called Bob Ease, B-O-B-E-E-Z. You can find them on Amazon. If you have any trouble, you can leave me a comment below. I'll be happy to find it and put a link down there for you. This one I do not have a printout of. I keep forgetting to make the printout, but I do have it up. Photo. There we go. This is called Autumn Porch, and I bought this on Etsy from, I believe it's PDX Glow. And I don't have a lot done on it. 400 stitches, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 400 stitches. So I don't have much to show. It's just some autumn colors in the top left corner, but it'll get better. This is full coverage, of course. I do grid myself. If you want to learn about gridding, I do have a gridding tutorial on my channel as well. And this is just regular white Aida, nothing special about it. Okay, and then what do we have next? There's one more over there. Stitching shelf was that one, and this is Sunflower Farms, and this is by Corey Ibarcori. I probably say that wrong every time, but I like to leave it up here a moment so you can see exactly what it is. I just love the little house, and this little girl was just so stinking cute. I had to stitch her first, so I kind of counted down so I could get to her first, and she was fun to stitch. She was very enjoyable. I would like to get a finish on this year. It might be doable. I'm down here in these flowers now. I have all of this done, and I'm down in these flowers. So basically this row is what I have left to do. But that house is pretty large. I don't know. This is on a Bestitch Me fabric called Hot Cocoa. Done in all DMCs. Okay. And our next project is an army emblem. It is by Imaginating. It is also on white Aida, and it is gridded by myself. And this is just a water-soluble marker, and it'll come off under cold water. And this is regular DMC, so I know if I dunk this in cold water, this is not going to, it's not gonna, the color's not gonna spread everywhere because it's color passed. And the Army one, did I even say? Let's see, Signpost Stitcher got 82 stitches. I think I forgot to call them out. Old Glory got 165. Stitching Shelf got 100. Sunflower Farm got 127. The Autumn Porch got 100. And then we have, what do we have next? The Shepherd. Now the Shepherd only got 79. And this is by Cottage Garden Samplings. Right here, Cottage Garden Samplings, the Shepherd. Now this one only got 79, and it's just because it was a good stopping point. I think I did another sheep and he was only like 79 stitches. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I've gone back up to the top and I'm doing some of those sheep that were up there. I was so excited to get to his little vest, and now his vest is finished, so I'm going back up and I'm putting in the sheep that go up here. And this one is done. This one is done on Ocean Air. This one is called The Peter Made Me Do It Sal. There are many videos on why it's called that. It's kind of a funny story. And the next one is, where's this one? Next month. The next one is An Act of Kindness, and this is by Sister Loose Stitches. No matter how small, an act of kindness is never wasted. And I have the word is. I did the word is, and I think I did this raindrop, that's the word, and I did the umbrella piece there. And that got me a total of 115 stitches. And this is on a blue Aida that was sent to me by a viewer. So I don't have an exact name on this one. Okay, now the next one is 1 down, 3 across. This is a long dog sampler. And this is a blue Aida that I just bought off of Amazon. It doesn't have a special color or anything to it. Literally typed in 14 count Aida blue and took the first one I saw that it kind of represented that, and I thought that did a pretty good job. So this one got 83 stitches. And that is where I am currently. I'm on the C in Christmas. About to be on the H. Okay, these other 2, 3. How many hours over here? Okay. This one is the Spring Quaker by Leela Studios. This is done on that 14 count nut as well. And I worked on this color right here, the blue and the pink flower, I think. or it might have just been a snowflake. Was a spring. This one got 116 stitches, regular DMC. I think everything today is regular DMC. And this one is the summer Quaker to go along with the spring Quaker, of course. You gotta have them both, right? This is on my favorite ivory. I love my ivory. And this is the summer Quaker. It got 116 stitches. I've been working on this piece over here. And that's what it'll look like when it's finished. So I'm working on this piece right here. So I get to do all these little orange crabs next. Or they might be red, I don't know. I have to look at the floss. It looks orange on the picture, but the picture isn't always as telling. I don't know, those look pretty orange to me. I bet they're orange. So that is summer Quaker. And then I have one more. It's called In the Night Forest. It is a Riola's kit. And it will look like that when it's finished. And I am somewhere down here in the moon, but before the fox. And I have all of this finished. I just need to do get the back stitching in there so it makes a little more sense. Let me see, let me pull this off a little bit. And so this is what it looks like, and this is done in all kit floss. Just a regular white Aida, which I am gritting because it is basically a full coverage, and it just makes my life easier to do that, to grid them and count. Otherwise, I would probably be lost. So that is all of our whips of the week. I hope you enjoyed them, and come back next week to see what I've been up to for this coming up week. I will be finishing up the few that I have left in my rotation. Let's see if I can see how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 more that'll finish up the month's rotation. That'll finish up March, and then I'll clear it and start with April, and hopefully I can get all caught up. I'm just a few behind at this point. So last week I did a giveaway of The New World by Plum Street Samplers. And thank you so much for all those who entered. And let me pull up our winner. I should have it here. Our winner is Felice HC2DH, and she said, "Love seeing your whips today, and the Biscornu finish was just so pretty." And then she said, "World." So Felice, send me an email at porchandcountaidagirl@gmail.com and tell me that you are the winner, and I will mail this out to you. If you put your address in there, and I'll have this sent off for you. And as always, I would like to say, if you have not yet done so this year, please go schedule your mammogram. Mammograms are very, very important. They are the key to catching breast cancer in its earliest stages, and it's easiest to fight in its earliest stages. I fought breast cancer in 2019, and I had an easier time than I'd say most people would because it was found so early. It was caught on my second mammogram. I was stage 0, so I had radiation, I had a lumpectomy, and that was it. And I made it through. So thank you, Lord. So if you have not yet done so, please go get your mammograms. They are very, very important. So until next time, bye-bye.